and welcome. Everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. I'm Kevin Harlan, excited to share the broadcast table tonight with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline. Sacramento Kings here at home in an interconference matchup. Should be a good one. Last meeting was in Boston, where they were unable to fight off the Celtics.
Yeah, they couldn't do any better than a shooting percentage in the low 30s on that night, guys, and that's pretty much a death sentence.
Yeah, they really got held down in that one. If you can't get points on the board, then you're pretty much beat no matter what.
Boston shooting their first free throw this game.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Pass to Bennett. And taken away by Arenas. And the layup's good off the glass.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
And as soon as they got the steal, it was off to the races. This is the aggressive mindset that the coaching staff encourages them to maintain.
Anthony with it. Al Pierce defending. Tries from 16. Howard. The kick out to Adebayo. From the arc, Pettit grabs the board. And just about a minute into the first quarter. And after playing most of his career at the center spot, Greg, do you like Bam Adebayo playing power forward?
Oh, it's great. At 6'9", I felt like he was always undersized at the pivot, making up for it with his strength and toughness, but he has the mobility and the skill to play the four without question.
2 points. That one goes.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Now here's Anthony. Lock at 6. And the basket good. A bank shot that time.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And it's sent back by Howard.
Yeah, and shooters have to be cautious with Howard around. He has such a long reach that he easily blocks those kinds of shots.
Now here's Anthony. Over Pierce. Shot's good by Anthony. Anthony's got 5 points so far. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle sticks for the Celtics?
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end. This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Here's Lillard. Here's Olajuwon. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And that's just too deep. Olajuwon with way too many moves in there, almost automatic.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks. Yeah, I was able to talk to Sacramento's head coach. Coach brought up the challenges that Bam Adebayo poses on both ends. He told me offensively, Bam doesn't force much. He gets his points within the flow of the offense. He's a great finisher and facilitator. And defensively, he can guard anybody. He might be the most versatile defender in the league. Kevin?
All right, Allie, thank you. It's stolen by Suggs.
Raw speed helps Suggs out there, keeping him ahead of the defense on the fast break.
The Celtics have been a title contender for years now. So, RJ, what do you attribute that to?
Well, their talent level has been off the charts. But something else you can point to is their defense. The Celtics have been an elite defensive team for over a decade.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Picked by Olajuwon to the inside. Rebound, Boston. Down low. Outside, Arenas. Screen by Howard. Up top, Adebayo. 4 on the shot clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Howard can't hit.
And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you, owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
And stolen by Howard. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. The 3 from Anthony. It's hauled in by McGinnis. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
3-pointer, Lillard. Sacramento again missing. The Celtics with the lead. Pass to Starks. Outside Anthony. Stolen away. Lillard outside. From downtown. Sinks the three-pointer.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
Here's Anthony. And no good in the last second attempt this time. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Kings lead by 1. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Sacramento. So.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
Ball. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
With the fadeaway. Davis with the bucket. Davis has got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Celtics. Ball with it. Pass to Bennett. Rebound, Boston.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
And Simmons slams it in.
As a scorer, Simmons' best work comes right at the rim.
Inside. And stolen by Simmons. Barnes left side. Back to Simmons. The shot missing. It's tipped. Ball with it. Now guarded by Simmons. The Kings trail by 3. And the the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Shot clock at 6. Back to Portis. Here's Pettit. And one way players look to expand their game, adding counter moves to keep defenders off balance. Greg, what was something you added that really gave defenders pause?
You know, the snatch back pull-up, you know, using your speed to kind of get the defender going downhill, and then you slam on the brakes and just create that separation to then go into attack mode.
Good on the three-point shot. Davis has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Davis. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Kamare. Jacks up a 3. Pettit grabs the board.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And up the court come the Celtics on the break.
Barnes really just forcing the D to commit. They chose him, and boy, did he make them pay.
It's Ellis on the wing. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ellis has got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
And Davis wide open. He shoots. No good on the triple. And a new front office taken over in Sacramento, Richard, this past summer.
Not to mention first-time head coach Doug Christie taking over the sidelines, and significant change to this roster. It'll all be judged by the results on the floor as usual.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
And this is why Elliott is a valuable player for them. A lengthy small forward with a lethal perimeter shot.
Top of the key. Outside for Simmons. There's 1:40 left to play here in the half. The layup missed. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey, Kevin. Scotty Barnes letting everyone know. He said, I'm a great defender. I feel like it doesn't really get talked about enough. I guard whoever, 1 through 5. That's what I pride myself on and what I'm ready to do every time I step on the floor. Back to you.
A tone setter for sure at that end. Thanks so much for the report, Allie.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Outside, Davis. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Ball with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Back to Ball. To the paint. Here's Pettit. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop. That thing is over.
Over in the corner, Barnes. From deep. Pettit grabs the board. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Kings. Takes the 3. Simmons pulls it in. And here we go with Davis heading to the hoop. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
He's just so savvy at drawing fouls. Davis gets to the line almost as much as anyone.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. The Kings trailing.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, and you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
And Davis sends it back.
Oh, that's just terrific rim protection from Davis. Using that reach to stop that shot.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here is Lillard. Outside Pierce. Shot from the top of the key. And good that time. Pierce has got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Kings. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. Pierce starts. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And what can't Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
Right side Pierce. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
Here's Arenas. It's hauled in by McGinnis. The Kings leading. Lillard left side. Picked by Olajuwon. Pulls up. High post. Green for 2 points. Lillard's got 5 points so far.
Oh, taking what the defense is giving. Lillard with an opportunistic shot there.
On the wing starts. Anthony up on top. 5 points in the game.
And he felt like he needed a little bit more space with the fade to get off the shot, but that might have been what threw him off and made him miss.
Now, here's Lillard. Pass to Olajuwon. It's stolen by Adebayo. On the wing, Arenas. And it's all evened up. He's got 5.
And you have to honor the three-point shooting of Arenas. A big-time scorer who's shown the consistency from beyond.
Here's McGinnis. Back to Olajuwon. To the paint. The layup off target. Here's Boston now. And it's Adebayo in the corner. Pass to Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
And not a whole lot that D can do. Once Howard is in position for the dunk, he might as well start jogging back the other way.
You know, Richard, the Sacramento Kings are an organization that has faced heavy criticism for their decision-making.
Look at the players they've missed out on the draft, the stars that they've traded away, as well as the coach that they fired. Short-term thinking has done major damage to their long-term success, if any.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Gilbert Arenas. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. It's tipped. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Olajuwon. Here is Arenas. 5 points in the game. Ball's knocked loose. Now Suggs pushing it up. No one to stop him.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate the open court when a steal triggers the break.
Here's Anthony. Here's Howard. Sacramento grabs the miss. Here's Pierce. He's got 7. Nailed from three-point land. Pierce has got the lead up to 5 now for the Kings. Now Arenas. Outside Anthony. Here's Starks. The good-looking shot from the wing. Starks has got 4 this quarter. Sacramento leading by 3. Three-pointer, Lillard. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Such a graceful player. Hakeem is light off the ground there for that rebound, and then the skill to send that one home.
Arenas with it. 5 points in the game. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, and a jam by Anthony.
And it doesn't get any easier for Carmelo. Love seeing him go up strong inside.
Pass to Olajuwon. Comes up empty down low. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break of mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
Here's Pierce. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Pierce has got 12.
And right now, Pierce is feeling it. His guys would be wise to keep finding it.
Screen by Howard. Back to Arenas. Pass to Adebayo. Over Suggs. Oh, and nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
Boy, that was close. Got it in just in the nick of time.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Here's Arenas. Barnes the screen. It's intercepted. Ball from long range. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Inside, Arenas. Oh, and the jam by Arenas.
And that's what Barnes brings to the table. Scotty is a point forward with a great feel for the game.
Here's Pettit. Shoots it up. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Here's Arenas. Oh, and the jam by Arenas. We can expect a dramatic end to this one.
Yeah, no quit by either side, guys. Neither team willing to give any ground.
The drive-by Ball. An easy 2 points on the layup. Ball's got his first 2 points of the night.
I love seeing Ball be aggressive on offense. Good at knowing when to take initiative.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. Coach wanted to see more urgency when it came to closing out on shooters. He said, quote, right now we're jogging at them on the perimeter. It needs to be a sprint to run them off the line. We'll see if the guys have it in them.
Okay, Allie, thank you. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Scotty Barnes picks one up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Kings.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes. Space in the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And something else that stands out is how efficient they've been from the mid-range, making the most of their opportunities.
Here's Ball, and the shot goes down. And the Kings lead by 2.
And I love how Ball accepts the contact on his way up, not allowing it to alter his shot.
And it's Davis finishing it off.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. To the inside. And stolen by Simmons. Pass to Davis. 6 to shoot. Oh, the lob for Simmons. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
So often Simmons is the one making the pass. This time, he's on the finishing end.
Ratzler's a 3. No good. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Got a hand on it. Davis inside.
ball.
And points in the paint are a sure thing when Pettit's on the floor. He just got too much game down low. He may not have the bulk of some of the other guys, but it doesn't matter.
That's good from Barnes.
That's what they needed from him. Unaffected by the pressure.
Ellis down low. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. Celtics leading by 3. Simmons on the wing. Now Davis. Ball with the rebound. And the Kings with possession. In the fourth quarter. The drive by Ellis. It's off. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
And the Kings will go for a different look here. Now Barnes. Davis. Takes advantage. That J is good.
And that's what you call a big-time shot by a big-time player. AD demonstrated just how clutch he really is.
His team is in a tight spot, but Lillard keeps his cool, totally focused on getting them what they need.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. And it's the Kings with the ball. A 2-point game. Lillard fires. A miss that time. That would have put him up. Anthony taking his time here. Anthony drawing the double team. That one goes.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
And that one misses.
No time to waste on this possession.
Clock working against them right now.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Job well done at the line on that possession. They'll make things a little easier on themselves if they can convert those.
And they go to the intent.